How did you find out you was off today?
They put a note on the window saying that Friday, no work.
Yeah. I didn't know it, so I went to ask my boss. I said, "Are we working on Friday?" He said, "No, we're closed." Oh, okay. Nobody's doing anything with me. It's a good thing you said something. I probably would have showed up.
Oh, I got the elevator. Are we going up?
I don't know what to go up to.
They said they would do it. Sorry. Go ahead.
There's people coming down the stairs. That's an entrance or not. People are just not coming out of it. That means they probably had to clean it up before they let other people go in.
Yeah. They gotta do it quickly.
So what time is it now?
It's 11.
11:20 almost.
We got less than 10 minutes to get it clean. Wow.
I think it's about to open again.
I just want to see the elevator. You're gonna have to take the stairs. Lincoln doesn't want to take the elevator.
Huh.
Because of what happened
Don't make
earlier.
him do it if you don't want to.
Because of what happened earlier. The door's been
So
open.
that means we have to get in the line.
I don't know. He might be able to walk up the stairs.
I think that's the exit.
Oh. Might have to better get in line then.
I'd rather go in the
Ask
elevator.
if we can go into that door.
They said about 11:20.
show. Please turn around your ushers and scan your tickets and get in line. Doors for the 11:30 show will be open in a couple minutes. So make sure you guys get 30 tickets.
In case you get bored.
Yeah.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us for the 10:30 Omni Show. As a reminder, if you would like to go down to our museum exhibits, you will have to purchase a bracelet on our ticket counter. For my 11:30 show, these doors are about to open in a couple minutes, so make sure you grab your concessions, use the restroom, and get in line.
They're getting ready to come down right now for y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Can you ask them if you can take the stairs instead?
No. After you, go ahead.
Oh, they're letting us go in?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so tired.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Good.
Thank you.
That way?
Yeah.
Thank you. Look at that.
I never make it.
I'm not in done using that anymore.
It's like 4 flights of steps.
Remember me left Anita wherever. Yep.
It's almost like it was before.
No, it's supposed to be 8K. Wow.
Oh. Guess we have to go down there?
We don't have to, but it's there.
There's only like 3 more left.
To the top room downstairs. It is 5 minutes now.
Okay, thank you.
Come on, buddy. I got
Yeah,
you.
I'm being closer to it.
It's very steep. Got it?
Yes.
They are really tall.
Okay, is this it? Can we go down there?
Where do you want to go? How far? We go right about here? Oh. You sure you want to go one more?
Go down that right there. Yeah.
I know it's disordered.
Well,
You got it?
yeah, I just didn't raise my leg up high enough.
I'm gonna sit here, okay?
You want to sit there? I'll sit there with you.
Okay, can you hold my seat down?
There you go. What do you think?
Where do you want to sit?
Crazy. You want the end?
I don't matter.
Come on, Nate. Let's scoot over so they can have it.
You sit right here.
Okay.
I'm scared. I'm just sitting here because I can actually
Scared.
You scoot over there.
Can you hold my seat down?
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, chunky boy.
Wow.
Can we go down one more?
One more.
Oh my god. This is scary.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Omni Theater. Just a couple of things while we're getting in. Whenever you are loading into your seat, make sure you are going into the middle as much as you can and make sure you don't leave any seats in between you and other groups. We need to make sure we have as many seats as possible for this sold out show.
That's what he says.
Feels okay right here.
But then everybody's gonna try to walk down.
You feeling okay?
Just scared.
Scared?
Sure.
There's nothing to be scared of.
Did you turn the phone on mute?
I leave it on mute all the time.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
wow.
will vibrate.
Hey, y'all go down and just sit right here.
We can't leave spaces between. Do you want me to sit here? Yes. Bubba, this is cool. Let Mama tell you she's really good. Yes, this is amazing. Perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. I love this. I wonder where it's at.
Put your feet in your seat, please.
You need the TV this size.
Yeah, it is right there.
Thank you.
This is so beautiful.
Hello everybody, it's just a friendly reminder if you are getting seated or if you are already seated and you have found a seat in between you and a group, make sure you fill that one. We need every single seat today.
You guys. Maybe it's now it's on. Oh wait, the water moved.
Look at that water.
This is gorgeous. Look how green that is.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I don't even want to ride a horse one day.
Oh yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, it got dark. T-Rex.
Welcome to the Jane and John Justin Foundation Omni Theater, here at the Ft.Worth Museum of Science and History. Before we launch into today's show, a few notes to keep our show running as smoothly as possible. First, if you're sitting here on the left side, or over here on the right, or sneaking in from the back of the theater, wherever you are, please silence your cell phones so as not to distract those around you. If you need assistance, our friendly ushers are stationed up at the top of the dome, standing by and ready to help. If you need to step out at any point, you'll see exit signs at the front and back of the theater. There's a bathroom and a quiet room just outside the theater doors at the top of the stairs, with additional facilities available in the lobby. Once the show is over and our journey comes to an end, we kindly ask that you exit through the top of the dome. Sit back, relax, and get ready to be surrounded by sights and sounds that might just blow your mind. Thank you for visiting the Omni Theater. We hope you enjoy the show.
It's dark.
I know.
Okay, look. Okay, let's see. North Dakota.
At the tail end of the dinosaur age, a region in the Rocky Mountain west of North America would come to be known as Hell Creek. A forested realm of giants. A world of horns, teeth, and feathers. And curious, hungry egg thieves. Onzu, nicknamed Chicken from Hell, was known to brood its own eggs. But as an omnivore, it may have raided other dino nests for an egg entree. But in these Hell Creek forests, there was also a king. A tyrant king. The border of Montana and North Dakota is a landscape of prairies and jagged badlands, punctuated by rocky buttes. A region of Native American heritage, ranches, and cultural history. This is oil country, cowboy country, and dinosaur country. Dr. Tyler Leeson is a paleontologist from the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, but he grew up in the nearby town of Mammoth, North Dakota, population 97.
For a child that was obsessed with dinosaurs, growing up here was amazing. We're right in the middle of the Hell Creek Formation, which is one of the best places in the world to find dinosaur skeletons. This is where you find the heavyweights, like Triceratops and Pilosaurs, and even T-Rex. I got a job collecting fossils really when I was in 6th grade. I found my first dinosaur when I was about 8 or 9 years old, a jawbone from a duckbill. And I was really inspired by all of the scientists that I met here every summer that were visiting my hometown to dig in these same hills. They encouraged me to pursue this as a career, and I know for a fact I wouldn't be a scientist today without those mentors. I got a very interesting text from a friend that I went to high school with, and it was a photo of this dinosaur that 3 kids found. It was 2 boys and a nephew. I loved when I got this picture because I could tell immediately that they had found a pretty spectacular dinosaur. We're thinking it's probably a duckbill.
Much like Tyler, brothers Jason and Liam and their cousin Caden spend summer days exploring the Badlands, turning over rocks and hunting prehistoric bones.
So, we were walking on the grass and I spotted a white thing. Me and my dad went up there and then Dad yelled, "Jason, Caden, get over here."
When we found it, I was like, that has to be a dinosaur.
The boys and Tyler meet up with the discovery site to see what they have.
Looks like you've got part of the leg over there. We have the hips of the dinosaur right here. And we have some of the vertebrae right here. Are you guys ready to dig up this dinosaur?
Yeah. We don't really know how to dig.
You're going to know after we get done digging this one, though. I can certainly see myself in them. It's kind of the full circle where I was doing it. Now they're finding awesome fossils, and I'm able to hopefully help them out along their path. And I hope maybe one of them turns into a paleontologist.
As awesome as it is that the boys have found a big dinosaur, the hills in these parts are full of bones. This rocky and rolling landscape is part of an exposed patchwork called the Hell Creek Formation, dating back to the very end of the Age of Dinosaurs. But 67 million years ago, this was a very different place. In the east lay the ancient Appalachians, and to the west, the newborn Rocky Mountains on the continent of Laramidia, divided by the western interior seaway. Hell Creek was a lush and biodiverse wilderness along Laramidia's eastern shore. Home to giants. Quetzalcoatlus, one of the largest animals ever to take flight. A flying reptile taller than T-Rex, with a wingspan of a small airplane. King of the Hell Skies. The coastal environment was a world of estuaries and swamplands. Crocodilian-like champsosaurs lurked in the rivers and lakes, alongside more familiar snakes, frogs, and turtles. But most famously, Hell was home to dinosaurs. Triceratops, the three-horned devil of Hell Creek. The nemesis prey for the ultimate predator. T-Rex's legendary herbivorous foe. And the duck-billed Edmontosaurs. These large herding plant eaters were abundant in this ecosystem. They accounted for many of the fossil finds in the region today. Tyler has assembled a Denver-based team of bone diggers for the expedition, made up of scientists and museum volunteers. Of course, Jason, Caden, and Liam will be helping out at every step.
Think of all the fossils you're going to have discovered by the time you get to be my age, Jason. I am so excited for you. Yeah? Oh, good. We're going to have the whole thing. I'm going to borrow a brush. I'm going to come over here and do a little exploring. Oh, there's no lines.
Within minutes of beginning the dig, Tyler and the brothers make an astonishing discovery.
No, don't touch it. No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. There are 2 Tyrannosaur teeth right here.
Oh my god! Sorry, that's
No, that's a T-Rex tooth. Mom, not a T-Rex.
It's a game changer. Holy cow! Found her. You did.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime find, even for veteran paleontologists.
Today has been one of the most remarkable days of my life. Anytime you're uncovering a fossil, it's amazing. You're the first person to have seen that fossil. Like, you're uncovering and you're seeing what's there, how complete it is. But man, when you see T-Rex teeth poking back out at you, it's something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
While only the tiny tip of a big tooth, the team now knows there's a monster in this hill. The exposed fossil is covered for protection as the real fun begins.
We're gonna start with the weight picks and shovels.
The removal of tons of rock and earth is necessary to uncover the buried bones.
It's what we live for. Usually you spend a week digging and digging and digging, and you still don't have a lot to show for it. But here we are at day 1. We now have a tooth-bearing element, part of the skull. We don't know how complete it is, but we'll know more in the coming days. Woo! Feels good.
The discovery of a Rex is exceedingly rare, and a Rex discovery by kids is unprecedented. But Hell Creek is Rex country after all. The boys are now part of a legacy of Tyrannosaurus finds in this region. Not far from the brothers' dig site, in 1905, intrepid paleontologist Arnold Brown blasted the roof off a rocky mound in eastern Montana and set eyes on the very first T-Rex. Once the skeleton was mounted in New York City, crowds flocked to see this new dinosaur named Tyrannosaurus Rex, meaning Tyrant Lizard King. The popularity of what was described as the most formidable fighting animal that ever existed ignited a gold rush by museums to find and display their own Tyrant King. With the fossils as inspiration, artists would give life to the bones, and a star was born. At roughly the same time T-Rex was discovered, motion pictures hit the big time. For as long as we've known about T-Rex, it's been ready for its close-up. Nearly always appearing as a giant, brutish, man-eating bandit. As fun and downright hokey as the classic era was, these depictions gave birth to an icon. Over the 20th century, Rex on screen mirrored new scientific evidence, evolving from a tail-dragging giant kangaroo monster to slightly more accurate proportions by the 1960s, like bigger heads, eye horns, though still a tail dragger with a toothy crocodile smile. Eventually, fossil footprints showed that T-Rex carried its tail high to counterbalance that oversized head. By the 90s, Rex became monsterified for the box office with horrific shrink-wrapped skin and a blood-curdling roar. Finally, after a few decades, we arrived at our current best depiction thanks to more fossils and new research techniques, possibly with lips and a thicker dad bod. Still a lot of mysteries though, like color, vocalization, those teeny arms, and the whole feather thing. The earliest tyrannosaurs did have feathers, so it's certainly possible. Probably a bit more subdued, especially for a huge animal in a warm climate. A century of change, thanks to science, and the transformation is certain to continue as new fossils are unearthed. After days of digging, the team has successfully reached the back of the quarry.
Oh, look how pretty.
Preparator Natalie Toth's job will be to extract the fossil back at the museum, so her oversight is critical throughout this phase of the project.
I think what's pretty remarkable is that we were out here trying to dig up a dinosaur fossil, and in the middle of this process, we've uncovered this really beautiful leaf layer just above where the vertebrate fossils are that we're here for. We're able to actually identify what some of these are and think about what that means on a greater scale in the whole ecosystem, right? Because the things that died here had to have been eating all these plants that are, preserved here at the site.
I started to dig just a moment ago, and I started to find some of the toes. And so we have articulated femur and tibia, can go all the way down. So at the end of the ankle, we found these two bones right here. 1, 2, and I think they're toe bone. I'm assuming right now that we have part of the foot. I haven't found many dinosaurs in the Hell Creek Formation that have their toes attached. Super stoked. Dig, everybody, dig. It has been estimated that only 1 out of every 80 million T-Rex is fossilized. And since large meat eaters are always less abundant in any ecosystem, finding a Rex fossil is not easy. To fill in some knowledge gaps about how this animal lived and grew up, we looked to Rex cousins and ancestors on the family tree. Hell Creek is the best place to find the last of the Tyrannosaurs, but to appreciate how the king earned its crown, we have to go farther back in time and halfway around the world.
Every hero, every villain has an origin story. 90 million years before T-Rex, jaguar-sized predators called guanlong branched off within the theropod lineage in the Jurassic forests of China. The first tyrannosaurs. Though tyrants, these were no lizard kings, lizard hunters more like it. They may have been punky and scrappy, but guanlong were most certainly not the apex predator on the scene. In fact, giant two-legged meat eaters with bodies kind of like a T-Rex were stomping around, like 25-foot-long sign raptors, probably tyrannosaur eaters. Guanlong had to watch its back, but they would mark the beginning of a tyrannical lineage. Throughout the Cretaceous, the tyrannosaurs diversified and spread across the northern hemisphere, eventually reaching Hell Creek. While T-Rex ancestors may have started small and feathered, its Cretaceous cousins became much more menacing. The names given to this motley crew reads like a band list from a heavy metal lineup. Like Power Terror Ruler, or King of Gore, Death Harvester, Anaxaurus, the polar bear tyrant of the Arctic, and Teratophonius, the murder monster. But of the 30-some known species on the Tyrannosaurid branch of the family tree, it was the biggest, the baddest, and the last that earned the title of the true Tyrant King. Where fossils of T-Rex may be lacking, evidence from its cousins help scientists hypothesize about lingering Rex mysteries, like how it grew up. Little is known directly about T-Rex hatchlings, Rexlings, as scant fossil evidence has been found. But it is estimated that in the first year alone, Rexlings would have grown from the size of a house cat to nearly 6 feet long, suggesting some parental care and feeding. The instincts of young predators are honed and practiced through play. But in a world of giant reptiles, a young Rex was as likely to become a meal as to catch one. There were once more siblings than this. A job for Mom. The little ones are learning fast, but have a lot of growing yet to do.
So now we're just trying to shape up the block. So you can see we got the nice front trench, but it's really soft rock on the front here. So we're done, we're taking a pause on the front, and today our focus is going to be hitting the back trench.
The expedition team has made another exciting discovery. The length of the exposed bone has revealed that this T-Rex is a teenager. Such a rare specimen could fill in some critical knowledge gaps.
This dinosaur would have been about 12 to 14 years old, about 25 feet long, 35 to 4,000 pounds. So it's exciting because it is a juvenile. There's just not that many juveniles known. There's really only 3. As cool as it'd be to have the biggest, I think scientifically more important to have one that we just don't have that many of. Pretty cool that 3 almost teenagers found a teenage Tyrannosaur. So we're going to brush everything off, put some last bit of glue on places that need glue, and then it's going to be a plaster party. I am so relieved that we're finally plastering this thing, because now it's going to be protected. It's at least going to be protected from curious people, because we're so close to a road, and then to the elements.
How a young T-Rex grew and adjusted its hunting strategy has been a major focus of research in recent decades. While little is known about T-Rex youngsters, there is evidence that teenagers went through an especially dramatic growth spurt. 6 to 20 feet in a handful of years.
Yeah, good day.
Like all growing teams, a juvenile T-Rex needed to eat a lot. Between the ages of 10 to 20, it is estimated that teen Rex needed to pack on 1,700 pounds per year. Such enormous growth rates suggest these animals were warm-blooded. To hit this caloric intake, you could no longer rely on your parents to put food on the table. the siblings have stuck together. Now there are 3. More intelligent than many dino relatives, T-Rex teenagers were both smart and fast. Compared to adults, a juvenile Rex functioned almost like a distinct predator in the ecosystem, able to take medium-sized or faster prey. And Edmontosaurus was on the menu. Hunted in packs, though footprints around prey fossils do provide some evidence. Sibling or social group rivalries for dominance may have included face biting, as some fossilized T-Rex snouts show teeth marks. If so, a group eating event was surely a violent affair. As they start to compete for mates, perhaps our juveniles will soon break up the band and will each go their own way to seek and establish territory. Going from juvenile Rex into a hulking adult was a monumental transformation. In a few years, Rex would have gone from a sleek wolf-like design to a bobble-headed monster, 40 feet long, the weight of a bus, with 8-inch bolt-cutter teeth and enormous ripping talons. An adult T-Rex's iconic skull is a remarkable feat of carnivore evolution, a hunting, eating, compacting machine. The animal had unique fused and reinforced nasal bones to amplify bite power, unlocking bone-crunching abilities without fracturing its own face. Its serrated steak-knife teeth featured long and sturdy roots, lethal banana-sized bone snappers in the rear, and teeny clustered meat scrapers up front. With nearly 7 tons of bite force, you're not eating salads. Giant olfactory bulbs for a keen sense of smell, and a long inner ear to hear other mixes. Finally, grapefruit-sized eyeballs spread wide and facing forward for excellent 3D vision, ideal for spotting prey, even if standing perfectly still. With these huge eyes, banana chompers and super senses, a relatively large brain, and meat hooks on your fingers and toes, an adult Rex must have gone head-to-head, quite literally, with a formidable prey animal indeed. A 30-foot, 10-ton, 3-horned hell beast, Triceratops horridus. As Rex evolved into the ultimate predator, Triceratops evolved some impressive weaponry to defend itself, including its massive bony horns and head shield. In the carnivore corner, T-Rex's bone-crushing bite force versus the mighty Triceratops with its 3-foot goring instruments. Gladiators of Laramidia, a fight night for the ages. bull has lived a long life, but a dominance conflict with a younger male has left it injured and incapable of keeping up with the herd. For days, T-Rex has been pursuing the old bull. As an older adult herself, the days of speedy pursuit are behind her, but she is well capable of an ambush or using legs built for endurance to walk dangerous prey to exhaustion. She'll make her move in the cool of night, under cover of darkness. Rex is triumphant, but at a cost. She has sustained a gore. An injured leg might heal, but would also spell doom. Tyrannosaurs lived violent and difficult lives. Hardships are etched on their bones. Wounds and scarring, infections, broken ribs with rough signs of rehealing, backbones deformed by arthritis, holes and scars in the jaw from infections or from battle encounters with other Rexes, even a severed tail. T-Rex lived fast and died young. The oldest Rexes on record were in their early 30s, but riddled with old age afflictions. It was rough to be a Rex. In old age, a hard life, cataracts, and the injured leg have made hunting a struggle, and scavenging is barely sustainable for an animal of this mass. But she's followed her nose to a lucky find, a mosasaur carcass. She has a short window. Soon other scavengers and opportunistic predators will descend on this feast, including younger, more dominant and aggressive tyrannosaurs. An old, broken T-Rex would make an added entree to the menu. Her body finds its final resting place by a riverbank, half covered by sediment. Under rare and remarkable conditions, swiftly covered by mud or silt, her bones will mineralize, fossilize. A 67 million year odyssey from a dark earthen tomb to the sunshine of a very different Hell Creek. A world of curious, shattering creatures with pigs and plaster.
Awesome. Thank you guys for hauling that heavy thing up here.
Now we have to do the fun part.
Hey, smile for your dad. I got
All the
some
way
picture.
in, all the way down.
With the frame built and the plaster dry, a long cable is run down to the base of the butte to a truck.
Nice. All right, I need somebody to help be my truck guide.
All right, here we go.
And the team holds their breath as the T-Rex somersaults into a helicopter bed.
It's rolling, keep going, go, 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 go. Stop, stop, stop. Woo! Yeah! Nicely done.
Nice job.
Look at that. That is clean. There. Boom.
I gotta know.
Boom, buddy. We netted a T-Rex. We netted a T-Rex. Yeah, we'll fly it somewhere.
After a back-breaking 2 weeks, removing the teenage Rex fossil, the expedition team, Jessen, Liam and Caden, are flying high. All that's left is for a helicopter to lift the Rex off the butte
The victory carry.
to begin its long journey back to the museum for preparation, mounting, and years of study.
For me, it's really special to be able to share this with the boys. They remind me of myself when I was that age, running around the Badlands and finding fossils. What an awesome story to have. Their very first dinosaur to be an amazing juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Cheers.
Yeah, here. I hope this was a powerful and inspiring experience for them. And maybe someday they'll be in my shoes, coming back up here and mentoring the next generation. It's truly been special for me in that way, to be part of a full circle story. With a T-Rex, no less.
So what is it about this ultimate predator? Cultural icon, apex attraction, the biggest bite, the coolest man, like a boss from a video game. As with all non-bird dinosaurs, Rex would perish in the apocalyptic extinction event 66 million years ago. Witness to the last days of the dinosaur age. Cut down at the height of its reign. The hunt goes on in the buttes and badlands of Hell Creek. And while we continue to reimagine the Tyrant King with each new discovery, one thing is unlikely to change. The greatest of all tyrants, the goat. Tyrannosaurus Rex is, and will forever be, the king. Meet the new boss. Same as the old boss.
As a reminder, we would like to ask you to exit at the top of the stairs. We are currently getting ready to load in. Come on,
What did you think? It was good. You ready? I think they want to get by. That was a good show.
You like it?
That we're gonna.
Yeah. Back up by me.
Sorry, excuse us.
Safety guard, maybe you should just slow down.
Was it neat?
I know, I was thinking the same thing.
You've got some sort of headphone.
Yeah. I think it was awful rude for them to bring young kids in here.
Well,
Because you have to entertain them. They don't get this now.
no, they don't understand.
No. I think anyone below the age. I think anybody below the age of 5. Probably that and
He's doing that clip.
all the popcorn and stuff. Look down there, you'll see popcorn. See it? Ooh, look over there on our road. Yeah. Nasty.
I think they're getting ready for the next show.
No, they get it from
No, I think we have to go because they're all going. They're going to the what?
Yeah, the next people are coming in.
Go.
They gotta clean up.
I still don't really enjoy the good thing.
Well, that was an awesome showing.
Nathan, grab those tickets, please.
We can have it for souvenir.
Yeah. I can't bend over overall.
Let me see.
Thank you.
Souvenir.
All right.
You didn't drop anything, did you?
Hold on.
I'm getting back up here. I am staying right here.
Where's the elevator?
All right, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed it.